So this is my task D1. My name is Netik Bansal and my student ID is 2510999065, and this is SIT112 task number D1. So as you can see here, we had to first of all collect the API key for YouTube. So we go on Google Cloud, and here I have created a new project as D1 Data Science. And if we go on to credentials, then we can look at the API services. And here is my API key. So I had to take this API key, copy it, and then we had credentials file which we had renamed to credentials.ini, and here in the developer key option I have pasted my API key. And now if we go on to the D1 task, here first we had to check and do the settings. This was available in the collect.ipynb file which was provided in the task itself. So we had to take these settings and execute them. So here are all the settings for this task. Next we had to import some files like pandas, seaborn, matplotlib, which will be further used for representation and visualization purposes. And also we had the Google API client server. This will help to fetch the API details from the YouTube videos, the API key which we have added in the credentials.ini file. So these were also available in the collect file, so we just had to execute them, and we imported all these libraries and files. We start by cleaning and preparing the data. So basically this task was about fetching about the details about the 4 top news channels. These included Fox News, BBC News, CNN and MSNBC. And we can take any start date and end date, but for instance here I have taken 2020 to 2023 January 1st in both the cases. So it's a 3-year data for all these 4 channels. So basically we are taking the video content from all these date times, and we are taking details about the types of comments, likes, views, and the consistency of views over these 3 years in these 4 channels. And then we have to compare them by visualization techniques. So we start by fetching the data and cleaning and preparing the data. So here first of all we have to take the videos.csv file. So for this I've created a data frame df, and using the pandas pd.readcsv command I have imported the data frame into df. And then if we call df, then we can see then this is the data frame. Here we have various information like the video id, what the video is about, the channel id if it is Fox News or BBC News. As you can see the top 4 columns are showing Fox News, and then at 195 we have MS Now channels as well. Then we have the video title, on what video the channel made the video. Here we have also declared some keywords like coronavirus, COVID-19 and pandemic. So as we don't have to take all the videos in consideration, we'll take only the videos which talk about these 4 topics, as these were the hot topics in the last 3 to 4 years. So we are analyzing the data for them only. Next we have the category name, the live, upcoming, none, view count of these videos, like count of these videos, dislike count of these videos, and the comments on these videos. Next, if we look at the comments.csv file, again the same way as we took the videos.csv file, we are taking the comments.csv file which we have stored into data1 data frame using the pd.readcsv command. And here as you can see in the comments CSV, we have again the video ID, the comment ID of what the commenter was, the comment text, what the comment is, the comment's author, the name of the person who is commenting on the video, the comment date and the exact time. Next we have the comment like count and parent comment ID. So this is the basic raw information which we had to use. Next, here is the Python code which is preparing or analyzing the video comments. So we just execute that as well. And from here we begin with the major execution of the codes, which was the question answers. So the first question was about compare the distributions of the number of views, likes and comments for the videos. So herein we have taken variables as view count, like count and comment count as it was mentioned in the question as well. So these headings, as we have taken view underscore count, these were also mentioned in the data set as well, as we can see here. So I have view count, like count and dislike count. So the same way we have taken in the answer as well. Next we have taken titles. This is also a list, and this is about the distribution of views, distribution of likes and distribution of comments. So these will basically be the titles of the 3 subplots which we will be plotting ahead. Next, we have taken the figure size as 3 and 1, figure size as 10 and 15, which is a 3 by 1 subplot. Then we have put up a for loop for the AX variable and title in the zip of axis variable and titles. So this is again the basic code for plotting it. Next, in this line we have also used the replace keyword. So wherever we have used view underscore count, it will replace the underscore with a blank space, and hence we'll get a clear and a more better name for the variable. So we'll see view count instead of view underscore count, as we have applied the replace variable here. So if we see the plot, then we have tight layout, so that we can see a much more condensed form of the graph and not a wide form. Lastly, we have done plt.show to represent the data. So as you can see, this is the plot 1, this is the plot 2, and this is the plot 3. A few observations which we saw, which I have also written here, are that the amount of, as you can see, the first graph is about the distribution of views, second is about distribution of likes, and third is about distribution of comments. So the basic pattern or algorithm which we are seeing here is that the number of views is somewhat partially proportional to the number of likes and comments. So as you can see, wherever the number of views are more, exactly in those areas the number of likes and number of comments are also more. And also we are seeing that the amount of views on videos of all those channels is not very consistent. There are very few days when the views are reaching a very peak, and other days it's just going negligible to nearly zero. As you can see, this part of the graph is very low as compared to this part. So it depends on the topic, it depends on the keyword as well, on what the views depends on. So in the same way, the likes and the comments are also very inconsistent. The next question was about the total number of views, likes and comments for the videos published by the different news publishers. Again, we have the code for it. Just the same way as the previous code, we also have plotted the subplots for this one as well. So this is a 3 by 1 subplot of figure size 19 by 15. Here we have used the seaborn bar plot method. Here we have provided the df. Df was the videos.csv file which we have provided as the data, which will be plotted in this subplot. Next, in the x-axis we have the channel title, and in the y-axis we'll have the view count. Next, we have ax is equal to axis as 0, so we'll start with the 0th index. And the same way we have plotted the three subplots. So for the first subplot we have the title as total views. Next, for the axis 1 or the second subplot we have the total likes by channel, and for the third one or the index 2 we have the total comments by channel. And same way we have provided the x label and y label for all those three subplots. As you can see here, this is the x and y for the first one, for the second one, and for the third one. So this is the subplot for the total views, this is the subplot for the total likes, and this is the subplot for the total comments. A few observations from here. Again, from the plotted subplots we could see that the CNN or this channel is having the most number of views as well as likes as well as comments. So CNN overall has a better representation, we can say, and a better quality of content, hence it has a more fan base and a more view count, as we can see here. And as we discussed earlier that the likes and comments are proportional to views, so hence as CNN has more views, it obviously has more likes and it obviously has more comments as well. The next we saw was that following CNN we have Fox News. So the next top viewer was Fox News. So Fox News has the next highest views, and as you can see that Fox News also is led by MS Now. So Fox News and MS Now nearly has the same views, but in the case of likes and comments, Fox News leads MS Now by a few amount. As you can see, MS Now has a lesser number of likes and comments as compared to Fox News. And lastly, the observation was that BBC News overall has least amount of views, least amount of likes, and least amount of comments. So you can say that BBC's news is not providing a much verified and a much more quality content as other three channels are providing. The last question we attempted was the relationship between the duration of video and receiving the below average number of comments. So as you can see, again we have plotted using the PLT matplotlib subplots option, and here again we have set the x label, y label, and the title is duration of video relations. As you can see, it's also mentioned in the graph here, and this is the broad graph of the two subplots, as you can see here, and these are the observations for this one as well. If we look at the collect.ipynb file, then this was the collect file. We have the settings, Then we have the load credentials, we have the extract channel ID and name, and these were again done in the D1 task as I showed just now. So yeah, that's all about it. Thank you.